One more time, let's practice finding the average rate of change of a function over a given interval. Please remember that average rate of change is just another way of saying the slope of the function between 2 points. And when you're given an interval like this one, please understand that these are x values that you're being given. So with those two things in mind, I recommend setting up a little table of values to keep yourself organized. These are my x values, so my x values are 1 and 3. Now I need the y values that go with these x values, so I'm going to use this formula to find the y values. Okay, so for this first x value of 1, then to find the y value, I'm going to do negative 3 times 2 to the 1 minus 4 power. That 1 is the x because I'm putting 1 in for x. And then minus 2. So that's going to be negative 3 times 2 to the negative 3 power, because 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Now please understand that 2 to the negative 3 power is, I'm going to do this off to the side, 2 to the negative 3 power. That's the same thing as 1 over 2 to the third power. And 2 to the third power is 8, so that is 1/8. So that is what we have right here. So we have negative 3 times 1/8 minus 2. Now this is like negative 3 over 1. So multiplying straight across, we get negative 3 over 8 minus 2. Now this is like 2 over 1. And to subtract, I need like denominators, so I'm going to multiply by 8 on both of these. And I think I'm going to need this space after all. Okay, so what I have now is negative 3 over 8 minus 16 over 8. Negative 3 minus 16, that is negative 19 over 8. So that is my first y value, is negative 19 over 8. Now it's time to find the second y value. Again with the formula, so this will be negative 3 times 2 to the x minus 4 power. So that's 3 minus 4 power, because of that 3, and then minus 2. So this will be negative 3 times 2 to the negative 1 power minus 2. 2 to the negative 1 power is just 1 over 2. So I have negative 3 times 1/2 minus 2. Now since this is like negative 3 over 1, multiplying straight across gives us negative 3 over 2 minus 2. Now since this is like 2 over 1 and I need like denominators, that would mean multiplying these by 2. So I'm going to bring it up here. So that's going to give us negative 3 over 2 minus 4 over 2. So that's going to be negative 7 over 2. Okay, so that is my second y value, is negative 7 over 2. So now that we have both points, we can go ahead and find the slope, because that is what average rate of change is. Since average rate of change is the slope, then we will use the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's go. So y minus y, so that is negative 7 over 2. That is a horrible 7. Negative 7 over 2 minus, and then my next y value is negative 19 over 8. Okay, and then that's over x minus x, so this will be 3 minus 1. Okay, I think I will do the numerator sort of separately. So focus on this numerator. I'm going to do that down here. So I have negative 7 over 2. Let me do this right now. Minus a negative is addition. So I'm going to go ahead and write plus 19 over 8, because we have minus a negative number. So we're going to need like denominators here. So if I multiply this by 4, that will make like denominators, because now I will have negative 28 over 8 plus 19 over 8. Okay? So that gives us negative 9 over 8. So that is my numerator right here. So what I have now is negative 9 over 8, and that's in my numerator. Now 3 minus 1, of course, is 2. So it's just a matter of what is this. Now, when you're dealing with fractions, the way you divide is that you multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, so we have negative 9 over 8 divided by 2 over 1. So this is going to be the same thing as negative 9 over 8 times. Now I'm going to do the reciprocal right here. So this is going to be times 1/2. So that is going to be negative 9 over 16. And that is it. That is the average rate of change, negative 9 over 16.